And welcome back to this beautiful March day over on the allotment. Got the boys with me today, keeping guard. There's one down there in the shade. You just see him there. There he goes. Anyway, let's have a look around. Not spoke to you for a while. Got some pots one of the neighbours threw out, so I've got some foxgloves in. I've put a few bulbs in. We'll see what happens. The leeks, not really done very well. They're still growing, but they should be out by now. There's a couple of fat ones, but not many. Just climb over the gate. The raspberries have just started to pop the heads through now. It's warming up. The cabbages I planted, which were grown last year, they're gone leggy, but might get something out of them. Fruit is growing okay. Let's have a quick look. There's some blackcurrants over there. And blueberries aren't doing too well. Keep giving them what they need, but not doing so good at all. Strawberries are coming through nicely now. Speaking of strawberries, I've got in the strawberry cage, and these are coming along good. Just give them a quick water this morning. Always dry when they're in a bed. Monkey puzzle trees, still growing well. Flowers over there growing. A couple of lupins growing right in the doorway here. I have to remember to step over those. Onions. Doing nicely. No, these leeks, these have done better. These can come out now. Well, those three definitely for coming out. 4 maybe. 5 even. Garlic's going to be yellow. I'll give those some Epsom salts. That's supposed to bring them back into the greenhouse. Lettuces. A few onions in there. A lot of chickweed I have to keep pulling out. I used to have canaries. They'd love these. Anyway, they can be used now. The flat lettuces, so I'll just take 1 or 2 at a time. Some radish eventually have come through. A few more onions, some spur lettuce there. Nice and warm in here at the moment. It's I don't know if you can see that. About 68 maybe. Where's that 78? It's 60. 68. Oh. 62. About 68 it says. That's the dog area. Leave that door open. Got my veggie area ready. This needs a rake over. Into the other fruit cage. The currants are growing nicely. That gooseberry's growing quite nice. Got a couple of gooseberries coming on it. Some of these gooseberries and mixed in with raspberries. All sorts of fruit in here. Types of different fruit. I need to relabel everything if I could remember what they are. I barely read those, so I can't tell you what they are. And just outside the cage there you can see strawberry fields. They're doing okay. They need feeding as soon as possible. Show you a bit more. Oh, the apple tree, no, some blossom on already. Growing out. Yep, that's strawberry fields. Need to feed that. Into this greenhouse. We have beetroots, butternut squash doing absolutely nothing, lupins, Swedes, night scented stock, turnips, too many for me, but there we go. Parsnips are just poking heads through. So tomatoes, various seeds, mostly flowers. And we have Brussels, which I said I wouldn't do again, but I have done because I had some seeds and peas. And we have some broccoli. And we have scarlet kale, peas. Potted a few things up. Got some beetroots that were grown early on. Pumpkins, cucumbers, one red pepper, tomato, pumpkins, more beetroots, some sweet peas. These need to go out, they're drying up. And then we have some tomatoes in the buckets. Something's eating the cabbages down that side. And then as we carry on, I have a lot to show you today. I have this area, I'm going to put some root veg in here. I have some, there's the roses, and these are, I can't remember. It'll come to me in a moment. Put sage in there, chives, they're really bolting along. Some odd plants picked up here and there. Primula, it's actually, a lot of it's flowered already. And then we have some more chives. And then we have rhubarb in there. Into this fruit cage, which is now for the beans and the peas. I have some runny beans planted there, the odd cabbage or two. Plenty of room for lots of beans and peas in there. I've got 2, 4, got 6, 7 beans planted at the moment. And into this fruit cage. Not doing very well at all. I fed the blueberries, I fed everything. I think the soil's pretty poor, but given time, it's only just the beginning of the season. Onions, got quite a few growing there now, 3 different varieties. Turned up this morning and looks like it must be a cat, something's been digging. Because I have runny beans and peas and different things in here. The wind blew the top off. And then there are some onions there. Garlic's doing okay. And my daughter's bought me another tree. This is a cherry tree. Clematis is growing tall. This is going to be known as the cucumber house, which will probably get cucumbers and tomatoes in. And I have some scraggy looking cucumbers. They will pick up. The first leaves seem to always go yellow, so they're the first ones. Second ones, that's not doing too bad. That one's the first leaf, and the others, they've got some mixed results there. So I do need to pot some more up. Warming there too. Then over here, I'm getting it quite level now. I'll give this another couple of years, it'll be nice and flat. Over to the pond. And frog spawn. Lots of frog spawn. Not actually seeing any frogs, but there are some tadpoles in here. Well, there was yesterday. Yeah, there we go. Don't know if it'll focus in on them, but you may see them move. There we go. There's one. There's another one. There they go. When you look closely, there are quite a few tadpoles in there. Some water beetles. Jonathan's putting a netting cage up for his peas. Just needs a door on now. It's looking quite good. You get a good crop in there. Has this side ready for his fruit trees, which actually he's started to put the bushes in now. Here's a different cherry than mine. Gooseberries, currants. He's got his garlic in there, he's watering. His vine, that's coming along really well. So that should be good. Oh, and I've just noticed, looks like he has cucumbers, better than mine. Or there might be pumpkins actually, I'm not sure. His rhubarb has decided to go into flower. Oh, I'm not sure what he's supposed to do with that. But I know he could eat all this. All this is edible. All that in there is edible. His strawberries are doing okay. And there's my greenhouse from this view. So lovely, everything started to grow. A bit of a bump site down this end. I can use that. Hazelnut bushes, they're doing okay. So eventually this area here, I'm going to level all that off, put any more rubble and dirty soil in here, and it's just going to get covered with wildflowers like it was last year. We've got some more raspberries growing over there, some over there, some sage, and this is the gooseberry, which I tried to dig out, but it is actually buried in rubble, and so I'll just feed it and then pick it. More raspberries. Apple trees looking a bit wistful there. But there are some leaves coming up. And looks like I've got a nest up there. Probably a pigeon one. Let's have a look. And so the forecast for the weather is to change again tomorrow, go back to being blustery and showers. But for today, it's gorgeous, as you can see. That's a clematis. Anyway, nice to have spoken to you all again. I shall carry on. I have some more weeds to take out over there. I have strawberry fields I need to put some feed on. I need to rake this over. Put some cloches up. The beetroots that are in pots in there, they can go in now. So the Swedes and the turnips, as soon as they're big enough to handle, they will be going in. Parsnips are going to be a while yet. I bought F1 seed and it's taken ages to germinate. So they will go in, but the parsnips will more than likely go in there. That will get dug out, turned over, deepened, double dug, and then we shall get room for a few dozen parsnips. Beans, as soon as they get big enough to handle, they can go in there. The peas will go on this side, the beans will go on that side, and then I'll have loads left over, so I will just dot them around. And let's hope for a bumper crop. So I hope you're all keeping your allotments going nicely in your greenhouses and your gardens. I know nobody lives nearby, but if you want any veg plants, I have plenty to give away. And I shall catch you on the next one. Bye for now.